What is up, guys? Welcome back to my corner of the world where we chat about life and live it together. Today, I'm going to be sharing with you a really special announcement. But first, if you are new to this channel, please consider subscribing, liking this video, checking out my other videos on this channel. This is a Christian leadership, talking about life channel. And so if you are someone who likes to relate to people just like I do, I share some pretty personal stuff on my page. And please consider skimming and checking them out, giving them a like. That would be really awesome. I would super appreciate that. But if you are returning to my channel, thanks for coming back. Thanks for being with me. And a lot of you know, my husband and I just moved from Phoenix, Arizona to Nashville, Tennessee. Technically Hendersonville is where we live, but it's right above Nashville. It's cooler to say Nashville. But yes, we are here. We're in nature. You can kind of see our patio that I very clearly didn't clean here in my office. So welcome. Today's video is a special announcement. And as you can tell by the title, I'm having a little bit of a career shift. This was something that it kind of came about a little quickly. My husband and I were kind of talking about what I would do here. And I'm just gonna start this out by saying I'm going to continue doing ministry. This is not a I'm out of the church announcement video, but I have had a passion for this thing for many, many, many years. And I started participating in this thing back when I was probably a freshman in high school, so over a decade now. I am just super thrilled to make it a career and maybe do it part-time, maybe full-time, we'll see. But I am getting my online certification through the National Academy of Sports Medicine. 2 certifications. First, to become a certified nutrition coach, and second, to become a CPT, a certified personal trainer. So that is my career shift. I am so excited, and I'm so excited because, like I said, this is something that I've been working out for over a decade now. I love eating healthy, and of course I'm not perfect at it, but there's a few reasons why I chose to do this. First of all, I love massage therapy, so you can see I kind of have a massage therapy vibe going on in my table and my chair in here. And I thought about going to massage therapy school, but it was pretty expensive. And so I was talking to my mom about it. She was like, well, I really feel like it would be awesome that if you could go into like nutrition and working out and like personal training, because that's something you've been passionate about for a long time. So anyways, long story short, we looked into it after we had decided to move to Hendersonville or Tennessee, and it just seemed right. It just seemed like this is, first of all, it's a lot cheaper, but second of all, it's something I have loved and been a part of for a long time. I've hosted fitness challenges with people, not, as a certified coach or anything, but I have already participated in encouraging people in their fitness journeys and becoming healthier. And so I'm like, why not make that a career? Why not just kind of make my own business, which is kind of what I'm going to be doing. I'm not sure if I'm going to work in a gym or not, but mostly like social media, virtual coaching, and maybe in person if people I meet here want that. But I know there are a lot of people on my social media who contact me about health and wellness. If I'm going to be working from home, I might as well be changing people's lives, right? So there it is. I'm gonna be a nutrition coach and a personal trainer, virtually and in person. So I've already started those certifications this week. Now, I do have to make a disclaimer that I still have to take the exams and whatnot. So depending on how quickly I go through these courses, from 2 to 3 months to maybe 6 months to 7 months. I don't know when I'll be done with those certifications, but it will for sure be within the year. So while I am getting that certification done and checked off the list, Tad and I will be trying to find a home church. With COVID, it is a little difficult, but churches are pretty open here, so that's kind of cool. So we still need to find a home church, and that was a big thing for me. I didn't want to just find a job online for a church position, and that would end up being our home. I knew that I wanted to find a home for our heart first and then end up volunteering and then get a job. That's another kind of reason why I wanted to do this certification, is because I knew I wouldn't have a job for a while, because I want to let that happen organically. I want us to find a home, get plugged in, start to get to know people, yada yada, and then that will eventually lead us to, me volunteering and then maybe getting on staff. We'll see what the Lord has. But I know for sure that I'm meant to be in ministry. I have the degree in worship arts. I am not laying that down. I am not saying that I'm not going to continue leading worship. It's a part of who I am. Really, I love singing. I love leading worship. It's in my DNA. So I'm not giving that up. It's just going to take probably at least a few months, maybe a year, to figure that out, to find a church and really get plugged in. We'll see how fast the Lord wants to take me through that process. But in the meantime, I'm going to be becoming a CPT and a nutrition coach. So a few other reasons, and this is going to get a little more personal and in-depth with me emotionally. Obviously, this training and this job is very biological and physical in its nature, right? Like working out, fueling your body. That's very, very biological. It's chemicals, it's movement, it's kinetics, it's your body. But for me, at least, the process of fitness and eating healthy has not only been a physical, biological process. For me, it's also been a very psychological and emotional process. I think that, and I can talk about this a lot later when I get into it, but with all the body positivity action that's out there too, I see this incline of obesity, or rather acceptance of obesity, in the body positivity. In body positivity in nature has this acceptance of, in nature it's loving yourself and accepting yourself, but I see this trend of obesity and accepting very unhealthy habits, eating wise and how people look. But then then there's the strong fitness people who are very slim, very lean, who go really, really hard. And so I think another part of this for me personally is combining those two ideas. I don't agree with body positivity in terms of what it really is in society. I don't agree with accepting obesity. I don't agree with just simply, and this sounds horrible, but just simply loving yourself and being content with that body when it comes to what it's actually doing to your health. But then I agree with accepting and loving yourself and not pushing yourself so far to these extreme dieting limits and pushing your body so hard, because my story with adrenal fatigue and going too hard. There's these two extremes, right? There's these two extremes of people who don't care about their health and just accept their body, and then there's people who go super, super hard, who, women who try to get down to a size 00 and try to be super lean and not eat enough. And so I see these extremes on social media, and it makes me sad, because there's a happy medium. There's a happy medium of accepting yourself, but also healthily and wisely choosing better overall healthy conditions for the body that you live in on this earth. And so when I get my certification and I create my business and blah, 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 my business model is going to be based around loving yourself and accepting yourself, but always striving for better and pushing yourself to the healthiest you can be, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, psychologically, physically. Like, all of it is health. All of it together is wellness. And so that's what I'm extremely passionate about. Combining those two ideas, that it's so important to be really healthy. It's important to have a good BMI. It's important to really look at the numbers and science. Like, science is crucial, right? Science is crucial to our overall health, because it's telling us what's true and what's not true. I'm going really deep into this, but that's kind of the passion and the drive behind this too. is not just because here's the thing. When you look at me, I'm obviously not this super cut, like I already know what I'm doing, like I already know what to do in the gym, because I grew up doing CrossFit. That's where I started. And CrossFit is super intense. They don't really talk about diet a whole lot. So yes, I'm super healthy and I'm really, really strong, but there's so much to working out that I don't know. Like when I walk into a normal gym, I mean, I kind of know what to do. I know movements and I know how to lift dumbbells and know how to work machines. But my biggest desire, at least with the personal training certification, I really want to learn the science behind each movement. Why or how do you get a lean toned body? How do you grow your muscles, like scientifically and biologically, with chemicals and with food, and what actually happens in your body? So I want to actually learn how the body works. And that's another reason why I am doing this, because yes, I've worked out, and yes, I know kind of the basics of gyms and how to lose weight, but I want to do it wisely and actually know and have the knowledge to give to others. So I hope that explains more of what I'm going to be doing. I'm just excited. I'm excited because it's just fun fact about me. I was going to go to school for exercise science before the Lord told me to move to Arizona and go for worship arts. So this has been a dream of mine for over a decade, to at least be certified in something that helps people with their overall body and their lifestyle and their wellness. I love all of it, and so it's just such a privilege and a blessing that I now have the space to go back to school and get certified in these things, because I have a huge heart to help people in this area and just to learn for myself, reach my own goals too. So anyways, I am just, once again, so thrilled, and I'm excited to continue doing that. So I will definitely keep you updated. I have some plans for the future in terms of my YouTube channel and my social media, so be on the lookout for those updates and those things coming up, because I'm definitely going to be pouring into this a lot more. Once again, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe below, hit the notification bell, give me a thumbs up. Those things really help me out. Thank you guys so much for joining me, and we will see you next time. Bye.